So this is the topic of our debate.
Okay.
Friendship is the most important relationship in life. Now, I want two representatives of each team, 7A and 7B, to choose a color. Alessio from 7B and
Okay.
Amelia from 7A.
Blue.
Orange or blue?
Blue.
Blue. Okay. You are the negative team.
Okay.
Okay? And 7A is the affirmative team.
Okay.
Now, the first speaker or seven of the affirmative team, which is 7A, is going to start the debate. Amelia is the first speaker. Amelia? Amelia? Can you hear me?
She hasn't joined yet.
Okay, then.
So our group has to say the negative things about,
Yes,
this
you are
relationship
going,
and why
Yeah.
it's not the
yes,
most important.
Thomas, you are going to present the
Yeah.
counter arguments.
Oh, yeah, right.
Okay. Now let's start with Amy then.
I think friendship is important because you always need a friend by your side, always. You always need a friend by your side.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why friendship is important.
Okay. Anything?
So can I?
Okay.
say something
Then we have Thomas.
Okay, so if it's one of the most, most important relationship, how can you trust a friend? Like family, for example, you can trust them because they, they care about you. But how can you trust a friend? What if there's interest in that relationship?
So, Thomas, open your camera, please.
Yeah.
So,
How can you can never trust someone which isn't in your family.
okay.
You never know their intentions.
Okay, so you're saying that family is more important than friendship. This is your argument because you cannot trust them.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else to add?
Teacher, can I add
For the
something?
moment,
No, wait for your turn, Alessia.
Okay.
Okay, then we have Hestia. Hestia?
I think friendship is very important. They help us to deal with stress and make lifestyle choices.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you have
You
family
have
as
to
well from
find
that.
the perfect friend so you can trust them.
You choose your friends.
Yes.
Okay.
But
So,
what if someone chooses you first?
okay, Becker, go on.
Well, I think family is the best relationship because, so as Thomas said, you live with them. They don't have to keep any secrets from you.
Okay,
And,
but let's you don't have to focus your arguments on family. We're talking about friendship. So please concentrate on
friendship can be, well, as I said, someone can find you interesting and just for interest, he can have you as a friend, but then he just gonna stab you in the back, and the friendship I don't think is the best or important relationship in life.
because you might get disappointed.
Yeah.
yeah. Teacher, can
Okay.
I say something else, or is there?
No, you have to wait for your turn.
Okay.
We have Vivian. Vivian?
Yes.
Yes. What's your opinion?
I think friends are very important because in my life, when I'm down or when I'm feeling bad about something that's
Vivian,
going on,
open your camera, Vivian. Yes. Hello.
Hi.
Okay, you can go on.
So I think friends are very important in life because when I have a situation going on, or when I'm feeling down, I always turn to my friends for advice, and they always make me feel better, and
Mm-hmm.
they say things, and no, maybe it's something I can't talk to other people about, because friends, I have a different sort of relationship with friends than with family. So maybe you have something that you want to talk to friends about that your family doesn't really get, but your friends are always there to help you and encourage you
Mm-hmm.
and give the best advice.
Do
Very
you have
well.
siblings that are in?
Yes.
They're similar to your age.
Okay. Then Ioana,
I don't have siblings.
what's your opinion? You have to present a counter argument, huh?
Yes, I know. I think that friendship is important, but not the most important relationship, because sometimes people are not how they seem, and you need to be careful who you trust. Siblings are and family are the most important thing,
So you're saying that
because if you
friendship
need
is important, but not the most important thing.
yes, you need to be careful who you trust, because they can tell the things to other people, and
Because they're strangers after all.
I think that siblings and family, if you trust things to them, they don't need to tell them to other people.
Okay. Then Costa, are you here?
Yes.
Yes, Costa, what's your argument? What's your opinion?
My
Open your
argument.
camera, please.
I open it. My argument is that if you prove that your best friend, we can say, helps you, and he doesn't tell to anyone the secrets that you can say, you can believe to him and you can choose your friend. If another one chooses you, you can just say to him that or her that you don't want to be his or her friend.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What if you don't know him well and he's like a
Yes,
good person?
Becker?
What if the person that has chosen you is a good person, but you're just making a bad decision, a wrong one,
Mm-hmm.
and you could just be a friend with them, and he didn't want you as a friend for interests? What if that happened?
So it's a question
Yeah.
for Costa.
Yeah.
Costa?
I believe that you should first trust your friend, and then if he isn't your friend, you can just leave him. But if he is your friend and he's a good friend, you can keep him as a
What
friend.
if he's just acting to be nice for before?
Mm-hmm. So Becker
Can I
is
also say
saying,
something,
how
please?
will you understand that he's a good friend? A reliable one. Do you have an answer, Costa?
But he's gonna show it with the time that passes. He's gonna show it, and you will
I
understand.
said, what if he's acting? He just be acting because
Yes,
he wants
but he's
to
saying that you
improve.
can understand that in different situations that you might have in life. Becker.
Yeah, that's true. You can
Huh?
also.
Okay.
Am I right, Costa?
Yes.
Okay.
So can I throw in an argument, please?
Yes, Thomas.
So what if they're influential? So friends are really influential in our life. What
Yes.
if their influence is bad for us?
Uh-huh. So you.
Yeah.
So, for example, we have to make a decision, and we ask him or her,
Mm-hmm.
and they tend to influence us in a bad way.
Mm-hmm. So what's
he's
your
interested in
point?
the
So
decision
what if they are influential? Like they influence
Yes, of
you in a
course
bad
they
way.
are influential.
Yeah, but what if they don't want the good for you? For example, if you ask them for something, for a decision, and you need help,
Uh-huh.
they just like don't really think about it. Just say like, do this, and the decision might be bad.
But that's
They might
why you
get a
need to
thing.
choose
I
a
don't think
friend.
They
so.
might get
Referring
something they like.
referring to the topic, Thomas. So you're
Yeah,
saying that friendship might be,
influential.
yeah,
Also, for
sometimes
example,
even a bad factor for our life,
yeah,
huh?
they can also abuse with the friendship you gave to them. For example, they
Yes.
can abuse with it and ask you for different tasks and things that you don't want to do.
Mhm.
But then they just leave you if you don't do them, and
Mhm.
you do the tasks that they
So
gave
they're
you.
just pretending
friends.
that they're your friends, but they're not.
If they leave you, that's a good thing because you don't want to do those stuff.
Yes, Hestia?
I'm saying, what if he abuses with it? He says, for example, if you don't do this, we're not friends
You
anymore,
just
and that can
No,
be
just
really.
leave it. Just leave them.
That's why I need to choose the friend.
Yes,
Can
Amy?
I add something?
Amy?
I think that for the argument that Thomas said is like, that is the thing why that you should choose your friend. You should have like common interest, and you know.
Yeah, but if you really feel like he's your friend, you can't just leave him like that. Like emotions don't work like that. Like for
Okay,
example, if
yeah.
I have a best friend, and you can't just leave like him or her. You know that, right?
If they are using you, you should leave them. It's not good for your health.
Teacher,
Alessia?
can I
Yeah,
add
you
something?
should, but you don't.
Okay, let's listen to
Teacher,
Alessia. Mhm.
Okay, so another thing that I wanted to say is that friendship is temporary. For example, let's take a situation. You go abroad to study, and what you end up doing. The friends that you had back home, they'll forget about you, and you'll forget about them, and so your friendship is lost, and you'll make new friends, and then you'll repeat the cycle again and again. So friendship
Okay.
is temporary. While, for example, you'll never forget about your mom, your dad, or your siblings. Well, for your friends, if you stay at long distances for a long time, you'll end up just forgetting about them.
If you're
Okay.
a good friend, you won't forget about them.
because they weren't a piece in your heart, let's say,
Teacher,
like
can I
now,
say something?
which you
Vivian?
leave most of the life.
Vivian?
I kind of disagree with this opinion because
Mhm.
I
Open your
have.
camera, please.
Sorry.
Mhm.
I have a friend who I met in the third grade, and so we were in the same school for 2 years. But then in the fifth grade, she moved to California, and I also moved, but then I came back. But we always talk, so I don't think that because our friendship was very strong back then. So since we
Yeah,
always
but it's
talk,
getting weaker and weaker every day, I think.
Yeah.
If you're a
'Cause
good
you
friend, you can't
talk-
forget
you
about
Let
just
her
talk in
finish.
person.
Let
Yeah,
her
I-
finish. Uh-huh.
yeah, she's like one of the best friends I've ever had. So I don't think I'll forget her.
Mm-hmm.
And we've also talked about like convincing our parents to see each other sometimes. But I don't know if it's gonna work. But sometimes in the future, maybe, or when we grow up, I don't know. But
You might not forget her, but the friendship is getting weaker every
Yeah, we're
day.
not talking about forgetting. I mean, you were in third grade and now you're in seventh grade.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
4
new
years.
friends.
I mean, I remember the kids in my kindergarten,
The
but
forgetting wasn't the point.
She's saying that she's her friend, her close friend.
yeah, I understand
Even
that they
though
talk, but
a lot of even though many years have passed and she still feels that she's her friend.
yeah.
yes,
Let's say, for
because
example, I mean, I was in the other class, like in our first years, like with the other class. But even though I might talk to them like in today or even text them, it's not the same. Like we don't have the
Yeah,
same
you
friendship.
just
I have new friends. Like if I had to like to choose from these friends or my old friends, I would obviously choose like my new friends because
Okay,
I
Spend
just
more time
know them
with
every
them.
day and know them
okay,
better.
very well. Just to summarize now. So for the affirmative team, someone to summarize the whole argument. Let's say Amy or Amelia. Amelia?
Okay, Amelia.
Yes.
Yes. Can you summarize what we said about friendship? You are the affirmative team.
Yes. That if you have a friend in a long distance, if he is your real friend, you should you remember him, of course, and
And friendship is really important.
yes,
Because all good friends have the same goal to be a source of love and support.
Very well. Now, someone from 7B,
Can I?
Alfeos. Alfeos, is Alfeos here?
Yes.
Yes.
Alfeos, can you summarize?
So so friends now in the modern days are tend to be really backstabbing because
Open your
you may
camera.
consider them as a friend, but they don't share the same connection with you. So they talk behind your back. So you don't trust anyone. So they are not that important for in
Our life.
the modern days.
Okay, Alfeos, open your camera. Okay, here you are. Hello. Okay, that was our debate for today. Thank you for your participation and see you the next, let's say, lesson.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye.
bye.
Bye.